That's alright. That's okay. Maybe we go that way? Yes. Okay, alright. Guys, you move the things. We are live now, so just be careful.
We're live?
Yes, just move. Could you move the your feet off the table and the bottles off the table? And then push the table back towards me a little bit. Thank you. Keep pushing. Keep going. Stop. Okay. And then we'll put that on there, like that. And then we'll put that like that. And then we'll try and get rid of that. I can't. I don't know what this looks like. I've got a phone on. Let's move up.
I got a phone. Oh, there's people here.
Leo, come in, mate.
80 people watching.
90 people watching. Hello guys, how's it going?
What are we streaming on? Is this on Facebook?
This is on Facebook. That looks pretty good. Okay, I'm just gonna go on Facebook and like have a look. Move the laptop, you say? I could probably put the laptop on the other seat, and it might get more of us in, but I don't really know what it's seeing right now. Let's put it.
We're going to hear things either.
Oh no, we will. We can.
They were going to hear
No,
it.
they're hearing it. They're playing it at the same time, Pav, because we want to get the streams, mate. That's like the whole goal. The whole goal is the sweet streams.
It's 1,000 of you stream this.
Let's see. No, they're hearing it. They're playing it at the same time, Pav, because we want to get the streams. So it looks like crap. It looks like you can barely see it. So hello, welcome to this stream that you can't see my head. Let's see. I can. All right. Oh, this will be all right. How's it going, guys? Leo, are you comfy there?
Not really.
No, is that
shot now as well. You need to turn it a little bit more towards
my hip's not too in the back.
There you go. Well, we're going to be here for an hour, so is everyone comfortable? Yeah. All right, guys. So here's the plan tonight. What we're going to do is we've just finished our little acoustic tour thing. And now we're going to stream the record. Basically, it's like everyone's I'm going to mute the thing that's going on at the same time that's making this confusing. So we're going to stream the record all together, and then we're going to let you know stuff about it. Ask questions in this little comment thing. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. And all's going to be great. So, basically, Lee told me that I had to tweet this out, so I guess I have to probably do that. How do we do that? Do we click that? Yes. But that's not a link. I want to know how to get a link. I want to know how to share this. Can someone tweet me with a link to this video? That'll save me time. Someone who's watching this. Just, yeah, what I just said. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Tweety.
Problem is, the best way for me to do this on my phone. Wait, all of you have the band's Twitter. Like, one of you do it. Someone tweet Air 11 Parvis with the, oh god. How about Kogan?
My phone's dead.
How about Leo Taylor?
My phone is also dead. It's charging.
When we're on tour, we forget about general things.
We just tweet it at half.
No, the two friends. Oh, you've only got one. All right, it's me then. Got to do it.
An existing account.
I got to do it when I'm doing this. Okay, someone tweet me a link. Are we back? Yeah, we're back, but we're not back for. Oh fuck! I really need the link.
You do it, again,
okay, the problem I'm getting is that that link is broken or expired. So, hang on.
We look like pros.
This is literally the
I'm logging in on it. Hey, Sparks, Liz gonna log me in on this.
It would be good. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna beat you there, to be honest. Come on, give me that notification. Give me that sweet note. Alright, it's not gonna give me that sweet note.
Alex Parvis now has the Area 11 account on his
Can't
phone.
believe Alex Parvis has now got the Area 11 account on his phone.
That's a big
really
step
cool.
in his career.
Right, well, I've also logged in as myself, as the Area 11 band, so...
Here we go. This one? Does it work?
No, I've got
It will work.
have you got that?
So, can't find
That link doesn't work, Pav.
Okay, someone tweet me the new link.
Does anyone...
No one's even... Ah, we're in. Okay, let's try and get a link going. So how can I share this? If I click share...
Yeah, you don't want to share that, because you want to start a new one and then share it.
No, it's the same one. I'm not starting a new thing, man.
You might have to, mate.
No, because it's still playing. We're still good. Look, we're still on there.
Is that live?
With 137 people. Yeah, look. It's still good. Look, it's just a couple of seconds behind.
Yeah, I know.
That's mint. So, I need to know how I can copy this. Oh, there it is. Is that it? Maybe. Let's try tweeting that. Let's try giving that a tweet. Come stream, hashtag, modern synthesis. I can't spell. With us. Boop.
Who can guess where we are right now?
Yeah, if you can guess where you are, you win a prize of being able to stream modern synthesis with us right now. And then, cool. Everyone retweet that if you've got a phone, but if you don't have a phone, I guess you can't.
Just in time for the music.
Just in time for some other music. Whose idea was this? This wasn't mine.
I blame Lee Burgess.
This was definitely Lee Burgess's. Okay, so this is really bad. Let's load it on Spotify anyway.
You're ready for the club night?
It'll have to be the champagne blowjob room we can go into.
The champagne blowjob room.
What is that? Where do you get these? Where does this come from?
From experience.
It's filth. So I need to get. This is very loud. We're not in a studio. We're in a venue in Kingston that's opposite the venue that we just the record shop that we just played in, which was Banquet Records, and it was really good fun. Okay.
Is everybody ready to stream?
Is everybody ready to do this? So what you need to do is you need to go to following link, which I'm going to post somewhere, which is .lnk.2.ms. So that's the link, and I'm just going to post that in Facebook in the comments. So it's there. That might have appeared in the comments, I don't know. Let's edit this. So I'm going to edit this post. Boop. Finish editing. Okay. And I'm just going to edit this saying, I can't because it wasn't made by me, so I can't edit it. That's good. So, that's a good photo though, almost. So, okay guys, so basically if you load that link that I just sent you, which for those of you who couldn't see it, is at area11.lnk.to/ms. Then you can choose from that list your favorite streaming site. Lee Burgess has just joined. Lee, could you post the link to the thing into the chat of this for me, please? And also, no, there's nothing else. That's the only thing I want you to do. Thank you very much for doing that. But yeah, if everyone's ready, we're going to stream the record and we're going to let you know some stuff about it. So, but before we do, thanks to everyone who's bought it so far. The response has been incredible, so thank you. Yeah, here we go. So if you guys get ready with Override C, and let me know in the chat if you're ready, I guess. 200 people are watching, that's fucking sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and retweet. Okay, so I've set it up. Right, yeah, is everyone ready to stream? Just tell me in the chat if you're ready. If I see a load of people saying ready, then I'll know we're ready.
Ready.
But you need to be playing it because you're not going to be able to hear it through this stream. There's going to be loads of crap going on. Lloyd's ready. We got Francesca. She's ready.
There's lights coming out as well.
Loads of people keep saying Frozen. Annabelle's ready. Someone's had the stream interrupted. Some other people are saying hey. Okay. Someone said that they're going to turn the stream off. We just lost 50 people. Oh, and now we're back up to 61. Okay, Megan's ready. This is good. Becca's ready. I want a few more readies. There isn't enough readies for me. Francesca's ready again, this time with capital letters. Holy shit. Tony's ready. I think people are ready. I think this is now the readies. Brad's ready. Okay, guys. some guys just come through that door. Chloe's ready. Everyone's fucking ready. Grace is ready. All right, here we go. We're gonna do Override C. I'm gonna start playing this record. So we've got sound on in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So let's just push that back so we can see Johnny Cogan a bit. Leo, let's all squeeze in a bit. Come on, let's get more cozy. This is our
squeezing. Kogan's man spreading.
So this is our record modern synthesis. That's gonna be awkward for the whole time. That's the first song. Someone else say something? I've been talking non-stop for about an hour.
Sorry, that. Something about the record.
The intro to this record. I'll say the intro. Intro to this song ready for since what, years ago, right?
I wrote this in Italy.
No, not this bit. The after.
Oh yeah.
The glitch from bit, yeah.
We wrote this like
I was down a while ago.
2013 or something like that, yeah.
Years ago. And finally got an intro.
We use the intro to this song, this bit now, as the intro to the, I want to say Versus tour. Maybe the tour before that. It was, and no one knew about it. It was a secret. They didn't know it was from the record. But yeah, this bit was written a long time ago.
The lyrics have changed somewhat, but the tune and
Could you be a bit that? People are asking if we can be louder. I'm gonna turn that down a bit because I don't even fucking hear that. Yeah, we can be louder.
Yes.
Turn the music down a bit. Yeah, sure. Come on. What are you saying there?
don't know, mate.
It's too stuttery for me.
It just okay. That was a long time ago.
It
So
should be better.
this must be better now. Then again, it is next to our speakers, so we could just always put that over there somewhere, and I could just stand this up like that. That might work better.
Should be good. Should be good.
There you go, says Miranda.
Bottle of water. Restored it.
I'm blocking Leo. Leo's head's just like
You're alright, I'll just... Don't sit uncomfortably.
I am. So now the song kicks in. This bit had a load of different revisions.
We have quite a few different guitar parts that we tried
Different
for this
tests.
drop. We wanted to make sure it was something that had a lot of impact when it came in.
It just had to be immediately.
Yeah, there was a different riff that we swapped near the end. Originally we had, but we thought this one went better.
Originally, it kind of went to the chorus riff there, the bit that's behind the chorus, and the chorus was this whole other like bit that had an actual like melody to it rather than just a repeat of it. But it was, I never felt it really worked.
Yeah.
So I kept rewriting it and rewriting it and rewriting it. This one definitely took the longest time to make of the whole album, I think.
Yeah, musically, yeah.
This one was written like
Lyrically, it was quite tough as well because, especially the first few lines, you want to make the first statement needs to be important to lay the new foundations for
Yeah.
size. Kind of.
Kogi wrote all the lyrics to this really, apart from the actual chorus. He wrote for Life, which I wrote. I think everything else was Kogi. And but yeah, I wrote the music for this one, and it took a long time. Like I think this went up. I had version numbers on all of this. This went into its
There's a
20s.
lot of different versions,
This was like a
yeah.
25 version song, I think. Which was probably the most we revised the song. And again, even with those 25 versions, was then versions before that, like way back, where it was called Maria Rosa Sina, like from years ago.
Oh, that intro, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Starting fractals in the palm to sing the trees. The idea that in nature you get repeating shapes within each other. You look at broccoli and it will just be mini broccoli throughout. It's like a tree.
It's an interesting option.
Your connection is weak. We're weak.
Connection to my sanity.
Stabs. Stabs took a while.
Yeah, we kept redoing the stabs because they kind of like, there was like a more interesting version, but then it kind of just felt like everything was going wrong, and then we had to kind of make a good balance between it.
Alright, so I should say now on the outro, if you guys you're thinking about buying the album, within the next 2 hours is the time.
Yeah, definitely. Because if we do, they come for the chart. Alright, the contract. So, if you didn't know, we've got a video out for this. And I think this was in the last couple ones that I wrote for the album, like, but musically.
Yeah, this is one of the last ones. We wanted to do something a bit poppy with a bit of grit.
It was definitely that's noisy out there, isn't it? It's definitely but I think this is quite easy to write. Like, as in, it was just kind of was what it was. And then I wrote one version of the lyrics, and then Kogi revised the lyrics, and then I revised Kogi's lyrics, and then Kogi revised my lyrics, and then I think I revised Kogi's lyrics, and then we ended up.
And then I revised your lyrics.
It was certainly like a collaborative thing.
Yeah.
This one was good. But
how loud is the music coming from there?
yeah, can you even hear us over the sound check that's going on next door? Leo's completely gone now. I can't even duck out of the way anymore. Oh, there you are. Leo's trying to get like on the other side. If I like dislocate my shoulder. There you go. Thank you, Leo. But yeah, this didn't. All like the vocal lines and stuff were pretty much what.
No, the chorus changed quite a lot. Remember? It was the oh.
Yeah, but it was basically the same melody.
No, good change to it. I want you.
Yeah, but it was barely. It's not that much different. Like.
No, it's still relatively similar.
Yeah, it was originally like just a kind of like whoa, whoa kind of thing, and then I changed it to I Want You, and then we toyed around for a while about having loads of like it changed each time, and it was like It's On You and things like that, and then we went back, and then
There's not a lot we can do about that background noise, unfortunately.
I'm sorry. Listen to it's we can't hear the music you guys are playing. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's why you guys should be streaming this at the same time. So
yeah, when we start the new song.
Yeah, we're midway through the contract now.
We'll stop after this song.
208 on the contract.
We'll stop after this thing. Leo, people are really disappointed that you're not in this.
Oh, Leo.
Did you lie over?
You can lie over there if you want.
Is that really uncomfortable?
There you go.
That's better. That's better.
He's in. Hello.
It's me.
Go ahead.
I've been decapitated and kept alive against my will.
That seems to be working.
Put my head in a jar.
So yeah, the contract music video, I guess we can talk about that. That was filmed in Cardiff, in a basement of an old bank vault. It was like an old bank vault. It's now like a legal rave venue or something. And it was really good fun. We did loads of like slow-mo stuff. We got to play with fire.
You almost died by sparkles.
Pardon?
We all got burnt hair.
I almost died by sparkles. I think that's what you just said, yeah. And my hair got burnt. I got a hole in my hoodie. It was really good. Really good day. We had apples and stuff. And yeah, the synths in this song didn't change at all from the demo. I just used the same synths because they were so good.
So good. You kept them for
I'm
real.
a big fan of Parv's guitar line in this. The ding 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 ding.
It was the MGMT one. That's what I called it. It really didn't sound like MGMT at all.
I've never really listened to MGMT.
No, I just heard them at the
You never
beginning
listened
of
to our actual management.
that. I watched that 21 film. And it was the beginning of that.
Did you call MGMT management when they first came out? I thought that was what it was.
Look, but
Yeah. No, I was just saying management. Me and my friends thought they were just called that.
right, we're gonna pause it.
We're going to pause it after the contract because Kogi's going to basically give like a PSA to camera while I go for a piss. And then we're going to say, if you pause it now,
Alright, so we're gonna start.
everyone pause at the end of the contract. Kogi, just keep the crowd aroused while I go for a piss, and then we'll resynchronize.
Right, so Sparkles has started off for a pee because he can't control his bladder anymore, unfortunately.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to start Watchmaker, and you're going to start with us. So it's going to go 3, 2, 1, play. All right.
Make sure you have it up on your streaming platform, Spotify or Apple Music or
Deezer?
Is that Deezer?
Deezer,
Groove Shark,
Thompson Streamer.
Napster,
No.
LimeWire,
All right, right. Here we go.
SoundCloud. Doesn't
3, 2, 1, play. All right, cool.
Now we should all be playing Watchmaker. Maybe.
Did I really get locked in the toilet on Tuesday? No, I didn't get locked in the toilet on Tuesday. We just hit loads of traffic.
Emily Lumsden. Hey, Kogi. Well, hello to you too, Emily.
Can you tell Leo he's awesome? I know.
The shipping is out of hand. I'm really sorry about the shipping cost. Oh, do you mean the shipping? Hashtag Theo.
Pirate Bay, yeah. You know.
Oh yeah, we're going to be talking about the song. I can't even hear what we're up to. And then backing band. Alright, so this song, I wrote the lyrics to all the verses, and me and Sparkles wrote the chorus together.
They want me to hear you over that.
Alright, so yeah, so this song, I wrote the lyrics in the verses, and me and Sparkles wrote the chorus together. And it's a lot of fun to write. It's got a few of my favourite lines in there, and yeah, the synths are really fun. They are slightly Muse inspired, you may or may not have been able to tell.
Who's Muse? I've not really heard of Muse.
Yeah. And originally we had the falsetto vocals, and we changed, well, Sparkles changed them to the
They're originally
chest
very
voice.
synthetic. Yeah, very falsetto. Kogi wrote the verses of this one.
Alright, Yumi Shifter's Poogie. Well, that makes sense.
It's going to be Pogi. Right.
So it's Poogie.
I don't know about you guys, but for me it's quite like a tough one to play live. It's just very constant on the
Yeah,
on the
same for
drums.
me,
Very,
yeah.
very,
Yeah.
very
Definitely,
consistent.
but it's a fun one to play.
Definitely a hard one to play live, yeah.
I just received a text. Apparently I've been bunny lipping all the way through this.
I'll tell you what we should do. We should do
That
two
me?
people do a song.
It's funny lipping.
I think it's that thing he does.
That thing where I...
Yeah, he does that on the camera.
I didn't know
Special
what
lip.
I didn't know what it was called.
I don't know.
I don't know. What it
Alright, what we should do is do a song at a time. So you do
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so yeah, so we're gonna swap now. Swap
After
verses.
Watchmaker.
After Watchmaker.
Only halfway through, mate.
Yeah, this is
Don't
not,
come
this
too
is not the
quick.
hardest solo on this album. It took me ages.
Can't even
I had to play every note individually and then piece it all.
I mean, it's inspired by the Override B solo.
I inspired myself.
Unintentionally.
Come to Gloucester. Oh my.
What are we up to?
Why have happened to my famous scarf? It's on my hanger, actually. That's where it is. Would you guys ever tour in the US? In the US? Yes, we would.
USSR.
Yeah, we would definitely tour the USSR.
100%.
Um,
Can't wait to get back in the USSR.
no, we would if we get the opportunity. We will do. Definitely.
Then we have the little kind of radio breakdown chorus here.
Yeah.
There's no bridge in this song, which is interesting. We normally have bridges. But we decided...
Nice long middle lane.
That's not...
between the verses.
Yeah. We have different definitions of bridges. I think a bridge is between the first and chorus. But...
You got an order with him about that, and he thinks the same thing.
No, but there's like a different way to sing it. So like, you just... No, I'm not getting into that.
He's got the wrong one, but yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That groove was something of a joke originally, but he stuck it, kept it in.
Oh, Liam, repping the Future Man snapback. Yes, I am. How you doing, Liam? I hope you're doing good.
Yeah, we put this kind of heavy bit in the end, modulated
Yeah.
the A major. Good fun.
Basically, we heard that the jets were really
We're gonna
big.
swap out.
Quickly swap
Should we
out.
pause it? Or...
Nah.
Alright,
Alright,
we're
swapping out.
going to verses soon.
Alright, guys. So
Right.
this one's Sparkles. We're going to get more vlogs. Yeah, man. Got them ready to go. This one's verses. Now we did Watchmaker. The end. I wanted to make it kind of sound a bit like a day to remember. That was what I was going for with that last bit because they have like these happy poppy pop punk songs and they go kind of heavy. And then I wanted it to be kind of like what's the word? Like a sign of things to come. So I wanted to kind of have a little bit of a kind of
I think
almost post-hardcore groove at the end of Watchmaker so that it referenced it into verse.
I think when we were looking at this one, riff-wise, we were looking at like, what was it? It was
Verses.
yeah, we were looking at Crossfaith and
Crystal Lake,
Bring Me the Horizon.
Bring Me the
as
Horizon. Yeah.
Sort of inspiration
Architect.
for a what you call it? A groovy riff.
Like a groove.
A groovy riff.
A one-note
rather
groove.
than a metal riff.
Would make you want to put shouts. Just this type of song kind of required it, I felt.
It's something different as well. Like we had put it
Little
in
string.
a little bit before.
Yeah, Homunculus had some stuff.
Homunculus, there was one in the Strays, and the song sort of required it, really. But it's good. It's an interesting thing to do as well. I think shows a little variant.
This is obviously the first song properly that we finished. I think we probably, I mean, even when we were writing it, I think this was the first No, it wasn't the first one we wrote. Kind of wrote this
One
at
of
the
the
same.
first ones.
I wrote this kind of at the same time, or the music for this at the same time as the Processor.
And Angel Lust as well.
And Angel Lust were kind of written at the same time too. Angel Lust is really old because Angel Lust comes from a time before this album, same as Override C. This was the first purely, I think Versus was the first purely one that didn't have anything from beforehand that I finished.
So they
anyway.
made the album
Yeah, I mean it wasn't the
Yeah,
first demo I
probably.
did, but it was the first one that made it.
completely fresh.
Fresh.
The idea was to kind of have a really heavy song with a very, very poppy chorus, very dancey chorus that, you know, you can jump around to relatively easily. Leo, love me please, no. No.
The chords, you need chords for this song, it's just C.
I like that you guys don't stick to one style. The screaming really adds.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Chris J. Hill. Huh?
Hashtag sans me.
Hashtag Sam's me.
Anything to say about the Override C hidden track? It's Override B. You guys have found it now. We put, yeah, we're just in the pre-gap time, there's Override B. So you can enjoy that if you rewind your CD player for 6 minutes.
Yeah, you found that one.
It's very inconvenient, I guess. It's not a particularly easy way to enjoy it, but you can. Just thought
This
that'd be
breakdown was quite a difficult one. The Sparkles came up with this sort of non-coherent
cool.
thing.
It was fun to do.
It was like a difficult one, and then I sort of tried to put drums behind it, and then we put all the guitars and bass behind that to sort of
Right.
match the drums as well, because the synths are slightly different.
Yeah.
And then when we recorded the whole section, and then just used the first note.
Well, that's the,
guitar and bass.
most of the drums as well. He doesn't realise that. That was also the case. What I did was, when I originally did it, I recorded the whole, like I just recorded one note and then duplicated it loads to make the stutter. And then gave it to these guys, they learned it, how to play it, because I knew they had to learn how to play it live anyway. And then just use their first notes. So, just one note again and again and then. Even the pitch drops, even the slides, they're just artificial or
Cool. Leo, you talk about what you're saying, but how we're going to work it out.
You should probably stay in for the next one. The one after this then.
We'll move around each place, so basically 2 songs.
So you should probably swap into the one
Yes,
after the
you
next
get
one.
that.
Yeah, you should probably swap into the one after.
No, I'm going to stay for the next one. And this and the next one. So there's 2 songs.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I'll swap.
Bye.
Yeah.
Come in, Jonathan Kogan. So that's Versus anyway. I really like that one.
ninja.
So this one's Processor. It's my favourite song on the album. Most fun one to write, and for me.
Just a reminder, guys, be streaming this with us.
Be streaming, start playing Processor. That's where we're at. Be streaming.
So this starts with quite a raw and bare piano and vocal combination.
I wanted to make something that was very different from the end of Versus, so people were like, whoa. But then also contrasted with the later on parts of this song to make it more dramatic if you've got something that's very
There's a lot of
heavy.
different genres going on. throughout
Yeah,
this
it was
song.
just kind of like, this is the kind of culmination of what I've been trying to do for a while, the songs I've written, for example. I've done it now, it's out of my system, so I don't have to do this anymore. So yeah, but yeah, Processor is good, I think. I still really like it. We played it for the first time at the London show a couple of days ago, and it was really, really good. And I can't wait to play that
Yeah,
later.
it went down well. It was crazy to see people singing them back already after it's been out.
Yeah,
for 2
especially
days.
the outro to this was really good. Okay, good art synth in here. The synths were nice, and it was nice to orchestrate as well. There's a lot of synths that I had fun with, and strings. Again, this vocal was just like, I think I wrote all the lyrics for this. Kogi did a little
I did a few.
once over to like check it. We
One-
always
one
once
or two
over each
lines.
other's lyrics, but he just decided.
Yeah.
He gave me some good suggestions for a couple of lines, but this was mainly me. But this was this chorus, I want to be better on the inside outside, was like kind of a placeholder, but then I ended up just really liking it and trying to force it through, and we ended up just going
Yeah,
with it.
it just
The
clicked.
plan was always to
We
not
saw
do
paid
it.
at the beginning, but like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
it was sums up everything to want to be better genetically inside and outside.
Really summed up the whole record, really.
Yeah, a bit heavy here. It gets a bit fancy.
Heaviest bit on the album, probably this bit. This is in B, so it's even lower than the verses. Can fuck that?
Can wait. Pass doing the harmony there on those vocals. Contact.
The streaming's getting a little better, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, Paul was doing the backing vocals though.
I demand it.
He did, he said he wanted to do some backing vocals on the album somewhere.
Go back into the chorus. The bass is just really fun.
Miranda,
Etc.
Miranda asked me, does it hurt my throat? No, it doesn't hurt your throat if you do it right. In fact, it's actually easier to sing than the actual singing, because you don't have to. Like I find that it's kind of a nice. It's a lot easier to do. Doesn't.
Kind of like a siren going off.
Yeah. And then back into this again.
Did we record this in Italy?
We recorded your bass in this, didn't
for
we?
this song. I think so, yeah.
There was in the past, recorded in Moscow.
Oh yeah.
So it needed something there.
Just a reminder, guys, as we're halfway through the album, if you want to buy the record, if you're thinking about it, today is the day to do it before midnight. Helps us move up the charts and whatnot, and we very much appreciate it, so thank you. And thank you to everyone who's bought it so far.
I wrote this one.
That's very good for it.
No, you go for it.
I own are so excited for the tour, absolutely.
Can't wait.
And bigger things coming, so watch the space.
This bit coming now, obviously, the bit that's about to start. I'm guessing for some people it isn't the first time listening to this right now, but the bit that's about to start, and maybe we'll probably talk about it later, but I don't know if I'm going to be sat here. But when we started doing Panacea, originally, my idea was always to do what we've done, but one of the ideas was that we were going to put the better on the inside, better on the outside bit as the callback to this song, and there was a miscommunication, and they thought that's what I meant, and I meant to do what we did, and we did try it quite well, didn't we, to get that better on the inside bit in.
There are a few different versions of the ending, but we'll get to that.
We always wanted to link these two songs together, is my point, and it was definitely something that we thought about for a while too.
Lines fading out is the idea of just the boundaries that separate people and divisions we have in our heads sort of dissolving into nothingness.
And realising that things are all kind of just constructs, yeah. And
in short.
Yeah. Basically, it's a level 1 to level 0 conversation. That's an in-joke that you won't understand.
We should be hearing more of that.
This is good. It also kind of, it's invocative. Invocative? Is that right?
Of what?
It's of previous records and previous ideas that we've come out in, things like Underline and lines have been things.
I would say these chords are like the classic Sparkles chords. They're like they're home for you in a sense.
Yeah.
G, D, B, A.
Yeah, Never Again.
We good? We
Are
still
we
here,
back?
guys? That's no, if we're still here.
Why no guitar? Because guitar is really lame. Basically. It's not very cool. I thought maybe if I played it, I could make it cool, but... I'm getting a lot of phone calls now. No, it's Sophie. I'm going to have to take a phone call after. I'm going to have to break this for 2 seconds, I think. The song you spent the most time writing was definitely either this. Well, it was probably Over I'd See. Definitely Over I'd See. Without
Possibly
a question.
Panacea. That was the last one.
Nah, it took a long time, but not in comparison to the amount of time that was spent on Over I'd See. Over I'd See was way too much time, to be honest. But I had to get it done. It felt like a. Anyway, I think
that's kind of the end of the first half of the album.
That's like chapter 1 over.
That's disc 1 on the vinyl.
So we're gonna pause for a second.
We're going to pause for a second. I need to just restart the stream. We'll be back in a minute with the stream continuing.
Stay tuned. All right.
Stay tuned. If I do this, I guess I click finish. Or do I just drop? Okay. Hello.
We're back.
Did you use isotope vinyl at all before we do that? Yes, we did. I used isotope vinyl on this record at the start of Panacea.
What's isotope vinyl?
It's a plugin. It makes everything sounds like an old vinyl from the past, and it was before the.
have it on vinyl.
Now we
Yeah,
do.
but they're new vinyls.
Okay, you
Alright.
do a countdown for Red Queen.
Okay. Park, come join me. Alright, gang. So
Who's got the
just,
biggest hands?
Definitely me.
Definitely me.
I'm a hand model. Move. Look at those.
He's a hand
look at-
model. Oh, sorry.
You bastard. Okay, so we're gonna start streaming again. We're gonna do Red Queen, start in like just a few seconds. Just a reminder,
I think you should budge up
stream with
slightly.
us. Enjoy. We're gonna talk you
Come along
through
and
the
stream
songs.
with me.
Alright,
This is
so we're
Red
gonna start
Queen.
Red Queen in 3, 2, 1, now. Cool. Alright, so
I was asking, do you have a new bass?
we'll get to that. So this is a song that I wrote when I was out in Italy. Music was, I wrote the chord structure and the melody and the chords and everything and the lyrics, but then obviously everyone added their parts. I really like the strings at the beginning that Sparkles wrote, very textury nice. Sorry? Oh yeah, towards the end, yeah, no, that's very true. We'll get to that.
What was the inspiration for this song?
Lots of different things really. There's a lot of different ideas planned lyrically. Obviously the Red Queen is alluding to the concept from Alice in Wonderland or through the Looking Glass, the idea of running to keep in the same place. That as your competitors accelerate, you have to accelerate with them to remain competitive. I really like just the chord movement from C to E minor. I think it's a nice interval. A lot of the lyrics were just from ideas I'd already had or just getting inspired in Italy. In the cave you fear, what would you find? It's the idea of saying, what is it that you're after, what are you looking for? Begin to think as soon you're undermined is, I guess it's from an Albert Camus quote, which is just the idea that as soon as you start thinking about things, you realise how essentially pointless everything is. I won't go through each line because that'll be relentless. I really like this bridge. I think it's a nice deviation from the rest of the song. I'm really going to get to the chorus soon. Par's got a really good lead line, I'll tell you about that when we get there.
Will I ever release tabs? That's a question I've been asked many, many times. Can I get more
I'll
easily
leave
into
it,
frame? Yeah. But we might do some tabs in the future. But don't hold me to any time frame.
Tell them about the guitar line.
Well, this one, the chorus. Oh yeah, so I wrote this lead line and Kogi likes guitar parts where one guitarist can play the whole thing at once. So I try to like break the chords up, but also have them sort of ring out where I can as well. So it's kind of like it's like a trip up the neck of the guitar, but with the chords along the way. So
That unified behind False Enemies, Andre's behind mentality. There was a lot of loads of political stuff going on whilst we were in Italy with reading all, and it's just a comment on like mob mentality and group mindset. So people are quick to get enraged about certain things they don't know about. Not that we do, but we know enough to know that we don't know enough. Staring reflects about when beauty fades, there's still my charm deceives. I was at a family friend's funeral actually, and that was part of the service. The charm deceives, and I just really like the line, so I worked it again. Yeah, going back into the chorus, which is really fun. But we haven't played this live yet, but I'm really looking forward to doing that.
yeah, we'll do that at some point.
Stay tuned for that.
Tell them about your new bass, because someone keeps asking me about it.
It's just the Fender P bass, the deluxe American one. Nice. Got it off the guy I met online. He's my sugar daddy.
Kogi is a sugar daddy.
Now we're coming up to the middle eight, which the chord Sparkles wrote. And then this bit we did quite quickly, but I really like it. The kind of cool and response.
When will you come to Australia? Gosh.
No.
Yeah, we'll just invite us. We'll go. Kind of where are we staying? We expect heavier songs from now on. Well, there's some very heavier songs on this album.
So the solo, I wrote the first half of it basically, and then Par wrote the second half, but he's playing all.
Princess Park. Yeah, this solo's got a lot of love actually from the fans. People seem to really like it. But
Yeah, turned out really well.
it's got the sneaky
next track
notes.
there.
This one. Got the sneaky notes. Oh, is again Red Queen straight from the album. Can I be your official tribute band?
Yeah, your guitar.
What was the bass again? It's a Fender
Precision American Deluxe bass.
There you go.
It's red. Tell Fender that I sent you.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna tag out. See you guys in a little bit.
Alright.
Sorry about that.
Right, Leo's in. Next we got a song called Angel Lust,
Angel.
which is all about a wet dream Leo had about an angel.
Remember, you should be streaming this along with us
Yeah.
on your streaming.
Because if you all stream it at the same
service
time,
thing.
then we'll get extra streams.
This was one of the first ones one of the first sessions that Sparkles had. This and Processor and Versus all came along at sort of the same time. It's quite a long one. It didn't really grab us originally, I don't think, but over the time we worked on it, and I think now, especially live, we played it live for the first time at the Borderline. I thought it was really, really fun.
I've got a demo of this where I demoed the lead guitars and I put like a really sexy chorus on it, and it sounded
It was too sexy.
Basically, it
was
sounded
too
porny.
sexy.
The guitars just sounded porny.
It was, it's Greg. My name is Leo and I'm here to bang. Where's your t-shirt, Greg? Where's your t-shirt?
Yeah, so we got rid of the porny and had a more
It's more of a...
more normal.
We, originally it was going to be on the album under a different name of God Loves Her Children. But we decided to change that at the last minute to Angel Lust.
You can get this
I'm not
jacket at
gonna tell
Primark. You get it at Primark.
Yes,
And
you
we've
can.
already seen 2 or 3 people on the
Dominic's
tour
there, so-
wearing it.
Well, it wasn't this one, it was a similar thing. Not quite that. But it's quite a nice chorus, this, because it's similar to Override C in that there's no real melody or anything. It's the guitar line is the melody and the hook of the hook of the chorus, and then every now and then it has the lines.
This is the only song from the record that was on the trailer. For the record.
That was on the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So when we did the pre-order, this was the only song that had the demo made it to the actual record. When you guys had the original pre-order video, all of the stuff on there, people were like, "Oh, that sounds gonna be awesome," and stuff like that, and they never made it. So
We like to tease, don't we?
Who-
How did you guys choose the name? That was really a Jonathan Cogan Sparkles effort, I think.
Originally, we were thinking about naming the album Angel Lust, and then I vetoed it.
He did. He did.
I said,
In
no.
hindsight, it would have been perhaps a tad ridiculous. And a
The
tad
name has
too
grown
far.
on me actually for this song now. I like it as a song name. It feels nice in my head as a song name, but not as an album name. It feels so nice.
Are you guys all going to grow sweet beards like Guilty Paul? I can't. It's just impossible. I'm literally trying. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Is the God Loves His Children? God Loves Her Children a reference to Radiohead's Paranoid Android? Is it?
You're trying to think of a way.
Trying to think
Yeah,
of what it could be.
Because Sparkles had to think of it, no.
No, it's not. The beard would ruin my face.
Oh, it is. Like, in the reference, I mean,
What happened to Toilet Club? Good question. What did happen? Maybe third album.
This was a cool bit. This was a cool thing.
Yeah, this is the.
You spent a little bit of time trying to work on like tones and stuff for this, because the guitar, there's delays on the guitar and stuff that are quite important to the sound that it gets. And I think me and you were sort of sat in your bedroom. This was post Italy, just
Yeah. Looking out.
trying to get riffs, and you came up with that one, and we
Yeah.
put some delay on it, and it was.
Basically, that bit is my homage to a band called Mint Jam. Look 'em
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Look 'em up.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying
They
that.
don't actually sound like that, but those types of guitar shapes on the neck. That's
Well,
that sort of
it's
thing.
sort of got that. It's got that sort of tone.
That's their kind of progression.
This was always in the song as well. A lot of the song has changed, and some of the song has changed, and that bridge that's just gone, or the middle eight or whatever, has always sort of been there in some form of just vocals and piano and the melody. Lyrics have changed slightly, but not a huge amount.
People asking about more sketches. Kogi, more sketches?
I'm writing a sitcom.
Kogi's
He's
writing a
writing a
sitcom
sitcom.
right now.
He's talking to some people about it.
It's about a little boy called Alex Parvis, and he finds out that he's actually the prince of another country, and it's called The Little Prince's Diaries.
Leo, is there a song on this album that's more complicated to play than Heaven Pissing Geek Drill? Nebula, 100%. It's really fun. Anyway, tag out time.
I'll tag out.
Tag out time.
Here we go. Oh.
Tag in time.
Aye.
So now we're on Life of a Ghost. It's just started. Start your streaming. If you want to buy the album, now is the time.
The link is in
Now is the
everywhere,
time.
but
It
it's
is
area11.band, area11.lnk.to/ms. And here we are
It's on
with
Facebook.
The Life of a Ghost, a song which Leo brought to me one sunny morning in Italy, and said, I've written a song. Leo wrote a few songs, quite a lot of songs actually, and this was the one that I thought, and we all thought was the best one.
It was kind of a tie between this one and another one to go on, but this one sort of won it over.
I thought this one was better.
It started out as mostly just an acoustic number. For all of you people asking for an acoustic song, this would have been that, but
It was very acoustic.
It's Alexis on Fire / the song Savior by Red Hot Chili Peppers influenced the sort of deserty kind of feel.
What were you reading at the time?
What was I reading? I'd read Recently Finished On the Road by Jack Kerouac. I know, I'm an 18-year-old college student. Whoop-de-fucking do. But I thought the whole travelling idea worked with where we were being all alone in a holiday complex in the middle of Italy with no one around us who could speak English or anything like that. It was interesting, certainly.
I always thought, I thought it was good. I can't remember what the lyrics were. The lyrics definitely have been changed. Since
Yeah,
the original
certainly.
one. But they were pretty close. Like, I think
down.
Kogi had a go at them, and I had a go at them as well.
Cody did a go, and Sparks did a go.
We both. There was the original Leo lyrics, and then there was the Sparkles lyrics, then there was the Kogi lyrics. I think we all had a crack at this one.
And
But
Sparks changed the melody on a lot of the verses, made them flow nicer in the chorus as well, like just adding inflection
yeah, reflections, yeah.
onto the end of some of the lines.
Well, I tried to totally rearrange this. Originally, I wanted to kind of make it like a Deftones song. That was my original plan with Life of a Ghost, and there exists versions which kind of have that kind of discordant verse. But then I kind of gave it to Kogi and Parv, and then it came back for a bit like a circus tune, and then we kind of met in the middle, and it ended up being this thing, which I think
Kogi's
is really
bass line originally it was extremely
it was extreme.
extravagant.
Like,
I really liked it at first. I thought it was perfect. It was a very
it was just nuts.
it
Like,
was
I've never
a-
heard. I mean, I'd love to maybe put it out.
creepy man in the desert bass, but we lessened it off, and now it's just got it
These
works
stabs were there from the
nicely.
start.
They were there, and then they've been changed sort of slightly, I think, on it.
These stabs were actually from
this
a
section,
whole.
the vocals in the section.
Originally, these stabs were for a whole different section of the song. They were like later on, and then we pulled them back over that section because the song was really, really long, and we worked out we could like crunch two sections together, make the stab section and that section. Do you remember when we did that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What song has changed the most from the original? Panacea.
Yeah, probably.
Prologue,
Panacea, yeah.
probably. It's
All
now,
this.
it's-
Oh no, after the flags.
No,
After the
definitely.
fucking flags, easy.
Beyond that, did two?
Yeah,
finished yet.
we're finished.
Well, I shot my gun. I
There's-
shot my wad too early.
Oh, I asked the question. What song has changed the most?
Yeah.
I
And then
reckon
you were
after
saying
the
after the
flags,
flags.
yeah, after the flags probably has changed the most. After this like organ intro originally. Do you still consider yourself Gaijin Rock? No, not at all. I don't think we ever did. It was sort of a joke.
It was a bit of a tag.
Which track of the 11 is your opinion the most difficult to sing? Nebula or Watchmaker? One of the two.
Right.
Yeah, Leo's song. It was
Tag
good.
out time.
Life of a Ghost.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Leo.
And to Jonathan Cogan.
See you later, dude.
Stage right.
And this is a song called Life of a Ghost.
Pause it?
Oh,
No,
too late.
we're into it now.
Alright guys, I'm back.
let's do some talking.
The Life of a Ghost. After the Flags is the next song, and this is probably the second most revised song on the album.
So I wrote the song. It started off with this really kind of groovy, weird surfer bass line, but we changed that. I wrote the lyrics to the song. It's kind of about what it means to have your identity fixed within certain like standards, like nationalities, borders, religions, all those kind of things. It's trying to take on the perspective of someone who really defines himself by that, trying to get into their mindset really. Again, the lyrics are just a collection of different things I'd had either over time or I came up with initially. The middle here was when I was getting a bit frustrated with the song and I went down to the sea, which is right by where we were, and I did this respite and I wanted to write
down
that.
to the ocean.
Yeah. I love that harmony there that you did.
I like this pick slide that I enforced. It was like the last.
Fading White
I had to call him. I had to call him Leo.
Phone job, wasn't it?
I had to call Leo and go, could you just get a part to record a pick slide and send it over to Dropbox? He did.
It's one of my favourite choruses on the album. I think it works really well. It's quite raw and passionate.
This song was just like a weird exercise in like push and pull as me and Kogi both kept rewriting this song.
Yeah,
Again and again and again.
A lot of iterations.
But I think we met in the middle quite well.
It's kind of just a simple.
I think it was a good one. I think it was a good process. At the time it was frustrating, but
It was really
actually,
frustrating,
But actually, it ended up being really good because of it.
Could we work together on it for sure?
But we worked together in a terrible manner. Like we worked together really well on Panacea.
Yeah.
And we were, but on this one, it was basically like Kogi submitted a song. And I went, I'll redo it, and then I redid it, and then he like took it and then redid it back to what it originally was. And we just kept doing this, and eventually little bits kept sticking each time.
the good
we
bits.
made a really good song out of it. So it was all worth it.
It's all fine in the end. We're all good friends here.
We're all good friends. But yeah, no.
I am so cute.
There's actually still one bit of this song, like, I mean, not that I think it's bad, but like there was one song that there was one final bit that we weren't ever sure on, and it's coming up. It's a bit further away. But I have decided now doing it live that it was.
Nice fight.
Yeah. It was basically one bit which I thought was boring, but now I've decided it works because it adds like a kind of calm before the storm moment.
Why no saxophone?
It's coming right now when it's turned up. So that bit we're talking about is now.
We're thinking about putting like a sample over there for some words.
I was gonna like have some like spoken word over it or something.
Oppenheimer, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have Oppenheimer saying, "I have become the destroyer of worlds." Yeah, of worlds, not words. And it never happened because in the end it was just it was nice to simplify it.
Also, this is one of the parts really good solos. I love that bit where it kind of matches the chorus pattern, the rundown, and we match that. So, I'm a big fan.
How many times have we rewritten this, Phoebe? Not
Probably
as many.
Probably about 5 big
Big iterations.
from once I brought it to the table.
Originally, it had a very drastic key change in the bridge. No, that still exists.
No, we don't.
No, it had a huge key change in the bridge that I fought to remove because I felt it just made it very, very weird. I guess. I think we just made the right choice. Well, that's a good song. Good collaborative work. Shake a hand. Goodbye. I'm going. For the song that I like.
Alright, so this is a song that Sparkle wrote musically. I wrote the lyrics to this song, although actually a few of us contributed to the chorus. It was a joint endeavour. Yeah, so it's kind of what Mars Volta-y.
Yeah,
it's at the drive-in.
like the Volta.
Kind of got Spanishy influences. So this is about, again, hey there, you lost focus, what they've done with you, done to you. It's about having your own thoughts in a kind of world that tries to force a certain worldview on you, and be able to speak about it with your friends, and not feeling that you're going to be judged or whatever. Speak freely with the practice.
You've said that to me a few times today. I think it's about.
And again,
me.
this is it's kind of about the band and our experiences, like wanting success, but getting some and then struggling and finding and all that kind of stuff.
This song has a lot of key changes in it, doesn't it, as well? Changed like 3 times. Yeah. Yeah.
And live, I want to see all of you guys go.
Will you guys release the old versions of these songs?
Maybe
Probably,
one day.
yeah. Actually, the demo for this one was like instantly really likable. Like,
It's basically identical.
yeah.
Other than the
Structure-wise and
structure-wise,
vocal melody.
and vocal melody, it was just.
Very showy song of all of this.
Yeah, Leo's drums are off the chart. I've got a bass solo coming out. Half the guitar solo is great. Vocals good.
Pretty much, yeah. This was the last song I wrote. The last thing that was written. Everyone else had already finished and started working on like refining the demo.
What section's the hardest for both of you to play live? For me, it's probably the solo in Watchmaker.
Strange how we're getting traction. The idea that we're pulling together, working towards something, and you can feel it. You get the endorphin release from doing stuff. Kind of what we're doing now. We own the land is the idea that the world is how you frame it. You can do whatever you want. As long as you have that right frame in mind.
Yeah, there's got a bass solo in this song as well. The song is beautiful. How much of these songs are part of the digital horn?
There's a lot of references.
Yeah. Not giving anything away though.
Yeah, Leo's getting a little frog.
Could you play Panacea live? Oh yeah, we could.
Yeah, maybe.
Just put the CD in and dance around on the stage, you know?
Yeah, so it's just quite a long instrumental break towards the end. Kind of got that Hispanic triple C feel. Here comes the bass solo.
If you listen very carefully, you can hear a tremolo guitar underneath this as well. It's the only proper trem section on the album.
Yeah. That's that. Right. Yeah, and now the driving, to be honest. That was almost completely stolen from an OTS and ESP.
This is my only ever, the only wah-wah solo ever recorded in my life.
Let's get everyone in for
And I wanted Park to write something that sounded like the Shanty solo in that same song as well. I think he's a really good job of doing something that's involved in that. Yeah.
I don't know where my fingers went.
Can't never play it again. Right, everyone in for the last one.
Right, Bojo.
Bojo! Right, I'm gonna pause it when we get there.
Let's pause it now.
Alright.
Oh. Okay, guys. So this is the last song. Thanks very much for getting involved in the stream. If you're one of the 181 people watching, you still haven't bought a copy, please do one now, or look around you and see if there's anyone in the room that you're in who hasn't bought a copy, and then tell them to go get a digital copy or order a CD now, because now's the last chance really to help us get into the charts. And it'd be awesome if we did. It will unlock a lot of doors for us. But even if we don't, we've still done incredibly well with this thing. And thank you so much for
Thank you to all of you.
doing that for us. So we're going to play the last song on the record, Panacea in the Prelude, which was definitely
Start with us. Yeah.
which was definitely a group effort, and we're going to count it down. So we're going to start it in 3, 2, 1, go. So it's definitely, I'd say this song it's split into 3 sections really.
Started off as a piano melody that I was playing around with. Sparks, I gave it to Sparkles. It's based on this, and this is now based on the one I wrote, but he made it way more ornamental.
We had 2 flats, they were above each other, and it was one, I think I went down just to, Kogi kept getting electric shocks from his computer, right? And it was one of the days that I went down to like, basically try and fix the electric shocks, and we were working on a load of other stuff at the time. I think I'd gone to get like some After the Flags version that, as we mentioned, we were getting annoyed at After the Flags, and Kogi's went, oh, I've written this by the way if you want to have a go at it, and it was kind of a very rudimentary, not rudimentary, that's rude, sorry, just simpler version of what it was, of the,
Yeah, I had a
I was like,
that, and you
it's kind of similar but different, and I was like, that's really cool, and we ended up, I remember you just had like an acoustic guitar, and then I just
the
ended
lyrics
up rapping over it.
This was the verse well that came way later. I actually wrote this after like a 4-day bender and a calm down. I was on the coach having a terrible time.
Calling me on the phone.
Yeah, like
you
basically in tears, been like, oh, I'm gonna die.
And basically the lyrics, I mean, I've got them somewhere. They're like a version of my lyrics, which are just me making up verbal sounds for the start of this. But we just had, I just remember like basically sticking a melody over.
I was playing the chord, I had a basic melody, but then you changed and basically made the melody way better in the chorus.
So this is a melody, and the chords came from Kogi. And we actually did another song in this almost like the day later that was done in exactly the same manner. It didn't make the record.
That might come out
we were weighing it
called
up.
Homecoming for now.
Right now it's called Homecoming, and this song was called Smoke Rings. And
Oh, I remember that.
the two songs, the start bit was called Smoke Rings anyway. And we had these two songs, and we decided to weigh up which one was going to go on this album. And
These lyrics, hold in mind what your values were at the time. The only melody track there for mine. Actually, the next verse is my favourite.
Will I feel absolved the moment I have it solved? Yeah.
So will I feel absolved at the moment when we have it solved? A panacea for the absence solved, so it's never enough. It's the idea that no matter what you do, no matter how far you get, you normalise to it. You always want more.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how successful you are.
So it's the idea of impermanence, everything goes away, but being in a mindset that accepts that and just getting on the thing.
So in this bit, yeah, the chorus, the instrumentation here and the arrangement was just very, very simple.
Space in this.
You are, yeah. I just wanted this to be as simple as possible. There's actually a layered electric bass guitar and a double bass in this chorus. And then Parv's doing a kind of like do kind of flowing guitar melody and. So yeah, these were great. I remember Kogi sent me these lyrics and I just sort of went. It was again, this was probably the last thing I recorded vocally.
We're back in England by this point, yeah.
It was either this or Nebula. The two were done in the same afternoon, and I was definitely like. I remember calling you and asking you what it was about, and you sort of explained all that stuff to me. I was like, okay.
I saw the Dalai Lama and I went insane.
Yeah. To record the whole album, well, we started it in Italy in July-ish, or June, and we finished it in sometime in November. I started mixing it in December and I finished it sometime in January. And then this bit was written by Leo, and it hasn't changed at all from the original demo, which was just called Prelogue. Actually, no, the original was called... It was called Prelogue from the start, which is a reference to the Prologue series of things. In case anyone,
It's just a
for
quiet
everyone who's guitar.
acoustic. It was just played with an acoustic guitar with vocal.
It was just one loop.
It was about 2 minutes long.
And this was another morning job, because see, the thing, Kogi and Parv used to stay up late having like debates, and me and Leo would go to bed early, but we'd get up earlier. So we used to have like the morning.
Every morning you'd like scream.
Yeah, so we basically have the morning where like me and Leo would like have breakfast and then record stuff upstairs. And one of the morning efforts was this one where Leo just brought it in and went, I've got one loop and some lyrics. And we just sat down together, and then it was quiet for 2 loops, and then suddenly I made it so it was percussion-y and strings. Don't think I had guitar in that original version.
It was just acoustic guitar.
Yeah, but it had strings. I had strings and like a yeah. And I actually left Leo's vocals in for the first 2 loops, and the third loop was me. It sounded cool, but we didn't use it in the end. But it was an
I
idea.
thought maybe it could have been like a little interlude on its own, but it just worked so nicely.
We had a couple.
Had a few interludes.
Leo
May
had
come
one.
back to.
Yeah, we had this whole selection of interludes that were kind of cool. There was one that was like like one about the sun. I can't remember what it's called.
And return.
And yeah,
payoff.
back it comes the bit from Pro. And like, again, I fought hard to get this to happen as it's happening right now, and I'm really glad I did. It was a little bit. Here comes the king.
Yeah.
Because this is overblown. I do admit that all this brass that I'm throwing in here, and but I had a lot of fun orchestrating this. Octave strings moving around, and then it lays back.
It returns to those chords processor. Slightly different kind of goes back.
Well, it's basically the chords from Processor, but with like little embellishments that I added in, little like sevenths and stuff which aren't present in the original. And then it's back to Leo's chords for with that E minor added. That's way too much information, but yeah, there is an E minor at the bottom. And then I recorded every single chorus that I liked from the previous music that we did. And then I got some of this is recorded by fans who submitted lyrics, vocals, and some of them I recorded. And can you hear all the stuff that's there? I think there's something like 7 or 8 different choruses in this one.
Quite like a big,
I just wanted to make a big thing.
quite emotional, and then
Bring that down again.
And the idea was a
Lots
complete
down.
suck out of sound, so everything went feedback from parts, anything like that.
Sounds very, very quiet vocals.
So quiet that we can't actually hear this in this loud room we're in. Yeah, thanks for the evening. Hey, if you want to buy a record, it's 9:30, so a couple of hours to go. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow at the chart show. And guys, it's been emotional. Thanks very much for supporting Modern Synthesis and for us, and we'll see you guys soon. Hopefully at a show at the end of the month, and if not, when we manage to get out to whatever country you're in eventually. So, goodbye.